Alrighty. Here it is. The time has come. Hot off of Super Robot Tyson Z. This is a bit of a jump in quality here, but you know, we're doing it, man. We're starting it. Alright. Let's get into it. Yeah, I think it's this one. Super Robot Tyson V. Boys, we're in there, man. We jumped from a PS2 game to a PS4 game. Alright. And then we're on New Game Plus Plus. This will be my third time through this game. Start a new game, all your money, your tech points score, earn your current game, blah blah blah. Carry over skill tree development. I'll try to pick stuff to carry over. I mean, really, we just want to carry over the cool stuff. How many can I take? I can take 10. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have mostly all this stuff anyway. Oh, both of those count as things? Oh, what? Kind of silly. Alright, let's get the ones we actually care about. That one, actually I only have one. I thought I could get two. Nope. Let's see. Take a horror? Maybe. Super Alloy Newsy. Alright, take that one. Sure. This one will be important. Transfer these parts, start the game? Sure. Standard mode. We don't need beginner mode because we are the best. Alright, and then we're gonna go. You can pick your pro tag, your Soji or Chitose. Doesn't matter. All it does is change the cutscenes for like your robot. Because obviously, if you're Soji, Soji's gonna be in the robot. If you're Chitose, Chitose's in the robot. And it changes like a story part later in the game. Boom, we're gonna go Chitose. Sure, leave all the default stuff. Game start. Now, since this game is in English, I'm going to be quiet. I'm gonna let the story play out, even though I don't say anything. I'm gonna just let you read the story. You don't have to hear me talking or anything. I'm gonna play the story. The story's gonna go through, and then what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description. For the time, if you don't, again, if you don't care about the story, you just want to jump to when the mission starts. I'll put a link to where you can go if you just want to get to the mission. So I'll let the story. No, we'll let it stay on this speed. We'll let the story rock. Like I said, I'll be quiet. And, you can always pause the video if it's going too fast. But we got to get through it because, I mean, there's a lot of stories, a lot of cutscenes and stuff. So if you're having problems, just pause the video and read it from there. So anyway, I'll catch you guys after the story stuff is done. Alright, I'm gonna chime back in here now since this scenario thing popped back up. So, we, pretty much the TLDR. Our planet got hit with a planet bomb or some shit. Planet's fucked. We're in outer space. Planet is fucked. So, these dudes here in the matching suits, the matching attire on this ship, it's the battleship Yamato. They are apparently humanity's last hope. Because when the planet bomb dropped, I guess they evacuated everybody they could onto the ship, and you know, told us that, hey man, you gotta live, do what you can, live. And we've been living outer space ever since. So we're doing what we can. As you can see, I don't know where we're at, but when we go back to the map, man, it's just wasteland, man. I think we're on Mars or some shit. I don't know. Well, we also met up with our two pro tags, or two main characters, Shoji and Chitose. They both work at the spaceport, space station, whatever. I think they're like what's the word for it? Like couriers. They like deliver shit. They might even be like do like some engineer shit on the side. I don't remember. Honestly, wasn't paying attention when like that whole dialogue thing was going on. I went and used the bathroom. I took the trash out. I fucked around, get a snack or some shit. Man, not even here. So sometimes it will go to like another scene. I guess I don't know how you would say it, but it will start like another scene, and then the dialogue speed thing won't be saved. So if you ever see it and it's like, you know, the dialogue's there, but like it's not moving, it's probably because it went to another scene, it didn't save keep the dialogue setting, and I'm not there. I'm like doing something else, man. So I apologize if that happens in advance. But yeah, we got a lot of talking because this is the first mission, it's the intro. I mean, the mission itself is going to take us like 2 minutes to do because it's mission 1, but this, you know, it's talking and stuff pads the video. Padding the video, man. So, I mean, honestly, when I upload this, I mean, let me know in the comments if you even want me to keep the story. I can just skip the shit if you want me to. I mean, I don't really care. I can give you the TLDR for the story when we get to those points. I'm just like, this is kind of what happens, something like that, man. I'm just here for robots, man. I don't even care. I'm just here for robots and shit. I'm just here for robots doing cool shit. That's the only reason I'm here, man. Alright, what are we doing? Sorry we're late. I want to talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. Really gotta resist the urge to not skip this. I'm just like, man, this is boring. Oh, man. Shiro Sanada. Engineering officer, lieutenant commander, blah, 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 blah. Head navigator, don't care. Ugh. Alright, boys, we're in there. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person, I'm sorry. Jesus, I can't even. Alright, so blah blah blah, some stuff happened. We got introduced to dudes in the ship. Chichose found herself on the ship. We did some stuff. We're about to hop in our robot, Shinji. Actually, that will happen later, so I shouldn't even make that joke. We'll save the joke for later. Is anybody out there? Chichose Kisaragi for the defense unit. Please respond. It's taking the Earth, not enough. These Gamalians. I forget. But they're the bad guys. They're the main bad guys. Anything else I need to mention? Got no choice. We got to give it a shot. We're in here with defense unit. Just so happened to be in the hangar with this robot. I know, right? Just so happened to be in here with this robot. Sounds familiar. Got to mobilize the Falcon. The Falcon's one of their I think it's one of their ship things. Oh, that theme just kicked in. Alright, so we're in our robot. Alright, we stabilized. We got these controls, man. Gotta get hang of this firing system. Transmission from the machine says leave everything to me. Also, even though this is in English, the translation is not perfect. You will probably come across a lot of grammar and spelling errors. I'm not going to point them out because it doesn't really bother me. Alright, but now we've got our objective, destroy all enemies. Map is cleared once the victory condition is displayed in blue. So basically kill everything, defeat conditions, don't die. SR point, use all the weapons equipped on the Vang Ray before defeating all enemies. So this is our unit, the Vang Ray. Let's do this, boom. So we're level 1, so stats, I mean it's basically the same except you can read it. I mean it just doesn't hurt for me. I mean I can read it already. So we already have our ace bonus. I don't remember when you get an ace bonus. I think it's 50 kills? I think it's 50 kills. Here's our attacks and our weapons. Like I said, I think it's 50 kills. And then I think it's either 50 or 70 kills. And then once you get like some more kills, like past that, you get like an ace, and then you get like a G ace or the great ace bonus, which we'll go into. I'll get into all that stuff when we get to the intermission screen, but we'll watch this attack first and continue from there. That poor soldier guy. Get the bonus! Destroy a total of 100 more enemies. So we're gonna get all these emblems up front because this is the third playthrough. So this is how you get them if you're playing the game. Kill 100 enemies, you get the bronze emblem. Acquire a total of 28,000 or more tactical points. Earn more than 12 million monies. So we get all that stuff now. Alright, and we can't do anything, so we're just gonna end our turn. Alright, and let's see. We need to get the SR point, so now I am, just make it state, I am gonna go for all SR points. So we're getting every single one of them. We're gonna do this, and because this is a newer game, I can hit the square button and skip his attack, because we don't care. Alright, he lived, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like I gotta kill these dudes in some turns. Let's see, actions. Sure. We don't need the demo one because we already seen it. Alright, now I do have another attack that I need to use. So I'll use it on this guy. Also, on this game, we can use spirit commands during the enemy's turn. Even though it's our turn, during the enemy's turn, we can also use spirit commands. So that makes this game a lot easier than it already is. It's already pretty easy, but it just makes it even more easy. Alright, that's a cool attack. Leveled up too. And we got SR point. Yay, we got 10,000 monies. So unlike in Super Art Wars Z, since that's the one we just finished playing, where you got like, what you got, like 25 like PP for everybody. This one you just get I think in most of the more recent ones, like past Z1, they just give you extra money. I think it's always just 10,000 past Z1, like I said. So we got some equipment. Tried out all our weapons and stuff. We're gonna end our turn. This dude's gonna attack us, and we're gonna just beat his ass. Alright, boom. Easy peasy. Somehow made it out of there, man. What's the situation? Let's see. Stuff's happening. We gotta move our ship. No, I keep doing that because I want to hit. To skip it is R1 and start, just like it always is. But start is right next to the touchpad on the PlayStation 4 controller, so sometimes I'll hit the touchpad instead of the start button because I'm used to where it is on the PS3. Alright, so blah blah blah, some stuff happens. Yep, engine wave motion, they're gonna bring out the big ship. Alright, I think we're back. We're safe. Alright, so we had a lot of stuff. Like I said, long story short, this ship uncloaked and woke up, basically. Also, the Yamato is OP as fuck. That's right, that battleship is retarded strong. And if you're playing this on your first playthrough, that shit will carry your ass. That will carry your ass. And I know we just got through playing Z1 and all that stuff. The Z games, your battleships kind of shitty. Your battleships are shitty, let's be honest. And really in most Super Robot Wars games, your battleship is kind of shitty. But in this game, Yamato does work. Like, you have to physically stop this dude from wiping out everything. Like, he does a lot of work. Ship just does work. It's a big fucking ship. It just does damage, man. I wish all battleships were like this. Actually, in this game, most battleships do work. Like, you can use battleships and it's okay. You don't have to worry about dudes beating your ass and two-shotting your battleship and having to restart the whole fucking mission. So, it's nice. It's nice. Alright, so we're gonna skip through this. Long story short, Chichose got on top of the Yamato. Dudes are like, who the hell are you? Oh, Soji's here too. And they're like, hey man, we don't trust you, blah blah blah. Nope, did it again. And then eventually, they'll trust us. But we gotta get into this intermission screen so I can explain all this stuff because we're running long. Alright, pilot list is basically the same menu as Z. Well, no, because Z1, the menu is different. It's like all vertical. Z3, actually Z2 and forward, like from Z2 on is when they put it in like this kind of format, like this with these three rows. We got pilot list. You can check out all your pilots. Otika, Yamato, we got Kodai, blah blah blah. People in the Yamato. You got Chitose. Mech list. You can look at your mechs. Always got the Yamato and Vangray. Search, you can search for skills, specials, same shit. Options, game options, whatever. Customization, it's where you go to drop money on your robot, which we will be doing. We will drop all the money. I have a dumb amount of money, like a silly amount of money, 31 million. Like, nothing should be a problem for us. In this game, and much like in Z, when we get to Z3, the only real option, like I'm gonna say the best option for when you get your upgrade is to another power part. Power part is like hands down the best option to put for your full upgrade bonus. Skill programs. You can learn skills new to this game. You can by killing enemies and by getting no SR points don't give them to you in this game. But by killing enemies, you'll get attack points. You've seen them before, tactical points. And you can use those attack points to come here and buy skills. In Super Robot Wars Z, you had PP, which you use to buy skills. But in this one, we have attack points. So I'm not going to really do anything right now. There are some good ones here. Actually, I'm going to get hit and run. The good thing about this is that really you can legit buy all these skills and give them to your guy. You know, you can just buy all these. Second attack, we can get that. So I mean, really, there's no reason to not get these. Some of these, like if you see on the side of the screen where it says guard and has a +1 next to it, that means that we can further level it up. Much like you see where it says support attack and it says level 2 or L2 next to it, we can buy 2 more of them, and they give them both to Chitose, and we have support attack, and it's like level 2, but you get +2 to it as well. So some of these, like I said, we can level up past what they say. Increase your movement by 1. Yes, please. Attacker when focus is above level 130. Yep. Yes, please. Full counter. Alright. Proud ace, we don't need that. Okay, so normally your ace is, I guess, 70 kills? 60 kills? 60 or 70 kills. And then your great ace, I think, is like 100 kills. But this ability lowers it to 50 and 70 kills. But we don't need this since literally I think everyone that I can recruit in the game is aced. Like, they're all aced, so it just doesn't do anything for me. Focus over limit. It's basically will limit break. Also in this game, they call will, which we normally call it in the other games. They call it focus in this game. So anytime you see focus, it's just will. It's the same thing. Can't get any more. Alright, cool. Don't need to get anything for the Yamato. The skill tree. Also, we can use attack points here to buy the skills without going into like that menu. So I can still like buy the same stuff like a north size potential. It's the same thing. It's just in a different menu here. These ones are different though. These aren't in the menu. And these are for increasing your stats. This is your hit, your defense, range stat, close quarters, skill, and evasion. So also like in the Z games, you just dump your PP into boosting the stats. In this game, you actually have to buy the skill to then put on your character to boost their stat. And this one is for your affinities in different terrains. This one, you can use these and get those like really good skills. But as you can see, they cost a lot of attack points. So SP recovery, you recover 10 SP, the player phase. attacker. You get extra 20% damage when your will's over 130. So yeah, these are really good. Power parts, basically, this is where you can put your parts. So this is stuff that we brought over from the first or the last playthrough, and then these are the emblems that we got. It's a bronze emblem for like killing, I think, 100 dudes or something. You get extra 15 SP a turn. Also, your Great Ace bonus, I think, allows your pilot to deploy with a full spirit meter. So normally in this game, when you deploy a pilot, they start off with, I think, half their spirit bar, and then they get, I think, 5 or 10 spirit a turn. I think Z3 was the first game to do that. I think Z3 was the first game to do that. Because you used to, like you saw in the Z games, we deploy and we have our full spirit meter, and then once our spirits are gone, we don't really have a way to get it back. But I mean, we don't really need to, because I mean, the mission's probably done by then. But in this game, you start off with half your spirit, and you kind of recover a little bit each turn. And then there are different things you can do to increase your spirit and stuff like that. So the silver emblem, I think that's for attack points. Yeah, because it just says doubles your attack points gained from defeating enemies. Attack points effect does not stack with other parts. Gold emblem, this is for getting 12 million monies. Doubles the money gained from defeating enemies. Stacks with the spirit command fortune, but does not stack with other parts. So that's nice. I think we're good. I don't really think I need to equip any parts now. And then we got the same thing. Network, you can check the PlayStation Store if you want to buy, like, I think it's extra, like, scenarios or whatever you can buy. That'll give you some extra power parts and stuff. That's about it. Save and load are pretty self-explanatory. We'll get into optional parts. Change pilot. I mean, change pilot is self-explanatory too. We don't have anybody that can change. Sub-orders we'll get into later, and then factory we'll get into again later. Alright, so we're going to save. I'm going to drop a new save. Save, yes. Save complete. Alright, boys and girls, we are done with our first mission. So, next time, we'll start mission 2. Mission 2. And I guess, I don't know, I'll see what we do about the story. I'll probably like go through it a little bit. Maybe we'll just do the story, like, we'll skip the beginning part of the story. But then when we get into like scenario and they start talking about stuff, we'll read that and kind of get a briefing on kind of what's going on. Again, I can just give you the TLDR for a lot of the stuff. Some stuff is just like it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll stop right here. The next time we'll pick up on mission 2. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.